Welcome back. In this lesson, I'll talk about how to format as table. So I have got a sample data here. As you can see, 5 columns: year, category, product, sales, and rating. Those are actually the headings of the table. I just wanted to convert into a table. So what are the options? How can we convert into a table? In the home ribbon, in the home tab, you will find an option format as table. Just click on it and you will find a bunch of options. These are all the formats. Okay, so before we apply the format as table, select the data. Select the data means just click any cell or just select the whole data, and then just go to format as table and choose any different format you like. Once you choose a format, later you can change to any other style within this list. Okay, let me choose one, and then immediately I got one window. Where is this data of your table? It highlights the data that is required. And second one, a tick mark is already there. My table has headers. Yes, in this table I already have headers, so I'm clicking OK. If there is no header, it automatically adds a new header with the labels column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, like that. So now I click OK. Now they formatted as the same style I choose. Or if I want to select any other different style, yes, I can choose or I can change it. Okay, once I convert as a table, and immediately if I click any of this cell within this table range, I can see that a new table tool appeared. That is under the table design. Inside the table design, these are all the different tools appear to modify the tables. These are the functionalities you get. So let's see what are the different options available under table design. The first one is the name. This particular range got a name called table 1. That is automatically naming, but if you wish to change this to another name, you can clearly change it. So let me do another name, product list, and this name has to be unique within this entire workbook. I know that I did not name any table within the sheet or workbook. And second option is resize the table. Resize the table mean, for example, if I add or if I want to keep a few rows or columns within this range, I can rearrange it. Okay, but it automatically add the new rows as you go forward. Like for example, if I add a new entry 2023, and if I write clothing and shorts, and if I write some numbers, automatically that information is a part of this same table range. Okay, let me try another one. Summarize with pivot table. That means this data we can connect with a pivot table. And remove duplicate option allow you to remove the duplicate rows present in this table. Currently in this data I don't have any duplicate rows. If you wish to remove any duplicate rows, just click remove duplicate and select all the columns and click OK. So immediately it remove it. In this case I don't have any duplicate rows. And convert to range. Convert to range means I converted from a range to the table. If I want to go back, I can do that. Okay, let's try to convert it back to the normal range. So let me click convert to range. Then I got a warning message, do you want to convert the table to a normal range? I click yes. So now this is no longer as a table, format as a table, but you can see that the formats, the colors are still there. That is a default nature. Even if you convert from table to normal range, the format remains the same. If you wish to clear it, select the whole range and then go to clear and clear format. That is how we can get rid of all the format as table option and also the formats. Let me undo it to back to the table. Now I'm back to the table again. Now go to the table design. Another option is insert slicer. What is slicer? Slicer is a graphical filtering tool. If you are familiar with filtering tool like this in the table headers, this is also the same, but this is a graphical filtering tool. For example, if I choose the column that I want to filter. What are the elements that I wanted to filter? Maybe by year or by category. Okay, these two. For now, let's click OK. Now I got two filter tools available here. And if I click 2015, now the table shows only the data related to 2015. And here, if I click clothing or 2023, this is how I get. And now let me clear it. So this is how it works with the slicer. In order to delete it, select the table and click delete in your keyboard. Okay. Now go to table design, export. We can export this table into SharePoint list. Those options are available there, and other options are like header rows. Already tick mark is there. Let's see what happens if I click again. So now the tick is removed. Now the header is hidden. Now same way, total row is added here, and once you click the cell, you can see that there's a drop down option available there. You can choose the function that you want. Maybe I wanted an average. And what about the sum of the sales? Just click the cell, then you will find the option to choose. So this case I'll do sum, yeah, and then last column, first column, banded columns, filter button, you can enable or disable it. So these are the few options available here. Okay, now let's see another option. Let me get rid of table row. Now if I scroll this one, so now I can't see the heading, but as soon as I click the cell, any cell within the table, so now I can clearly see the headers attached to that column. That happens with any table. I mean, format any table, any data that's formatted as table. Okay, so that is all about the table. And one more option is, if I go to another sheet and if I call this name like product list and double click it, it will populate the table here. Okay, and we will see these table names in functions. We can use the function, you can use the table and the column names in functions to do some calculation without from the columns of the table. Okay, so that's all about the format as a table. Thank you for watching.